Hi, this is John, Silver Food Cardboard, back here to complete my top baseball card, football, basketball, hockey cards in my collection. This is going to be number 11 to number 1. So let's start off right away here. So number 11, this is a 1911 M116 Ty Cobb. So my first Ty Cobb here, the pastel background. It's got that stamp on there from a prior collector. 1911 Ty Cobb. Moving on, keeping the theme going here with Ty Cobb. This is a T206 Ty Cobb bat off shoulder and a 1.5. A little bit of staining, a little bit of paper loss. That's the polar bear back. So number 10, Ty Cobb. Moving on, let's just keep this Ty Cobb theme rolling here. And this is another T206 Ty Cobb. This is the red portrait. Beautiful card there. Creasing, polar bear back. So in that set, there's still a bat on shoulder, and then the portrait with the green background. The green is the most rare card of that Cobb series in the T206. So I've been looking. It's just hard to pull the trigger on something like that. So at number 8, I am so glad I finally got this card. Actually, one of my in the way I look for cards, this took me months to find the correct card, but this is the 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente rookie card. Just an absolutely beautiful card. It's a 4, pretty well centered. The coloring on it is nice. I am so happy to get this card. And I've had it for, I don't know, probably a year, maybe a little more than a year. And they just keep going up. So anything Clemente, collect Clemente. This card's interesting, so kind of going back into the basketball. This is the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan in an 8. But look at that 8. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful 8. So looking on the back, you can tell on the back it's a little bit off center. But I got a story. This is my second 86 Fleer Michael Jordan card that I've ever had in my life. The first one I got was probably 1990, 91. And interesting enough, I was done collecting, but I still had a lot of cards at my parents' house. I was in college, and she had a friend over that had a young son at the time who was probably 10 or 11 and was really interested in baseball cards and autographs. So a few years prior, I got a bunch of 1987 Topps Atlanta Brave cards signed at a spring training game that was the Atlanta Braves and Boston Red Sox. So I must have had 30 cards. He loved them. So he said the next time he was over, he would like to make a trade for those cards because he said he couldn't afford buying them. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I was going to give him the cards anyway. I had a Dale Murphy in there. Bob Horner, I think, was in there. Paul Ossenmacher. So anyway, next time he was over, he brought some, he had a set of basketball cards. He had the 86 Fleer complete set. And he goes, this stack is as high as your stack of cards. Would you like to trade them? And I said, yeah, that's fine. Had no idea what the value was. So probably 2 years later, I started kind of hearing mumblings about the Jordan card and took it to a card shop and ended up selling it, needing college money. And I have no idea what grade it was. The cards look beautiful, but I got $900. So $900 to a 20-year-old college kid's like $1 million sometimes. So that's kind of my story. So I was looking to get back into getting the Jordan, the 86 Fleer, and this is my 8. I'm very proud of it. Moving on to number 6, and we'll call it number 5. So you can't go wrong with 2 of these. Purchased this one. This is the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron in a 3, and then also in a 5. Got these probably about a year ago, I believe. Love Hank Aaron. Love the 54 Topps. Beautiful, beautiful rookie card. So I had to pull the trigger. Just had to get 2 of them. What an outstanding player. So Hank Aaron rookie card. All right. Now we're down to number 4. And we're getting into some of the bigger cards in my collection here. Not that that wasn't. So this is a 1933 Gowdy Babe Ruth, the number 149 card, in a 2. These are tough. Looking back through, I do remember these in the 80s coming through the card shop. And an old collector of mine, when he would come in, he goes, anytime you ever see Ruth, Cobb, Mantle, Mays, call me, I'll buy them. He bought every single card we would ever get in that was the big time Hall of Famers. So this is my 1933 Ruth. My first Babe Ruth. Love it. Beautiful. All right, so now we're down to number 3. Number 3. Well, let's just keep that Ruth theme going. So this is a 1933 Gowdy number 53 Babe Ruth. Authentic. So this kind of, I struggled. I was struggling on getting Babe Ruth. I want Babe Ruth cards. So I'm looking, I'm shopping around. And anything that was in a 1 or a 2 was just awful. It was crumpled up. It looked bad, you know. And so I started to look into alternatives. How could I get a card? I wanted, you know, good registration, good color. And so I saw this, and I think it was one of the PWCC auctions possibly. And I said that I've got to get it. So fortunately enough, I was the winner, and it looks, when I measure it up to my 33, number 149, it looks a little smaller, so it's probably has been trimmed, but I know it's real, so that's the biggest thing for me. So my 33, number 53, Babe Ruth, beautiful card. All right, moving on. Let's just keep this Babe Ruth theme going. This is number 2 in my collection. And so this is a 1933 Babe Ruth. This is the Worldwide Gum version. So a little more rare than the Gowdy. This is a 4. Still a nice, centering's pretty decent, left to right. Colors aren't as bright and vibrant as what my 33 was here. But still another beautiful card. And in the back, little bit of staining on the back there, but still, Babe Ruth. And now finally, number one of my top best cards in my collection. Let's see how we're going to reveal this here. Maybe like this. Did it? Nope. So I just wanted to show you this. So no, I didn't get the T206 Honus Wagner. This is the 1995 version. So the reason why I get these though, who knows? Someday in the future, if I get fortunate enough, I might be able to get one of these. So I kind of keep these in the collection. I do that a lot on, you know, things that I'm looking for in the future to collect. But let's go on. So for the real, number one in my collection is a 1951 Willie Mays in a number 5. Beautiful card. Took me a while to find one of these. Probably a little over a year ago that I purchased this one. Just beautiful. So there's the back of it. How can you go wrong? A 1951 Willie Mays rookie card. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank those subscribers that have stuck around in my 9-month hiatus from doing videos. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more videos out there. I've got some pretty neat T206s that I've put together. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dave, Blue Jacket 66, for what you see back here. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.